Okay, there we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to more Alone in the Dark. So right now we're in Dr. Gray's office, because last video we found out about Carnaby's past with Grace, and it raised even more questions, because I still don't know if Grace is real, if the woman missing is a ghost, but if that's the case, and how she's able to interact with a lot of other patients here, unless they are also ghosts. But then that just raises even more questions, because this game's confusing.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
Okay, we know where that goes to. Murphy's
This
pirate
is where
treasure.
McCoffee has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
We already know where McCarthy's treasure is. We grabbed the drawings from there. Stairwell key. Okay, that's helpful.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot.
That's where we need to go next.
He has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Okay. Okay, so we need to look for his brain scans in the infirmary. Okay, where exactly is the infirmary? It's like there's still more in the clerk's office we need to find. Yeah, we had the key for the stairwell, and we have the key for sitting rooms as well. We saw more we need to do with the attic as well. We got a lot of things we need to do. Where's an infirmary? We haven't seen... Oh, there is an infirmary, and a laboratory, and a surgery, and a quarantine zone. Okay, so it seems like we need to go to stairwell next. Oh yeah, we also have the safe over here, which... Wait, we've already done this safe, so why is it... That's weird. Hold on. It doesn't appear to be anything else in this room to look at. Weird. Okay, so I definitely want to go to... upstairs to the sitting room first. We have that key. I want to go and use it. As for McCarthy's treasure, I think we already know where that was because I'm pretty sure that's the drawings. Which already did all that, so I think we're fine on that end. Let's just see what this little... You can open the door more faster than that, buddy. There we go. Bit of Franz. Map of the Caribbean. Thank you. Some drinks. Wait, was that it? Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. Now we just need to get to the... Excuse me, the stairwell. Could I just... seems like no matter what, I probably need to go downstairs and go in through Grand Parlor. Yeah. Oh, great.
This much more. This has to end.
Well, is there anything in the tell? No. What do we got here? Ammo? Resources? Nope. A jingling shake. Yeah, gave us some secret objective. Edward has heard the whispers for years of when he lived in Brooklyn. It was only on rare occasions, like when he has a child. Okay, let me try that again. Like when he, as a child, climbed that tall tree in Central Park, and when he almost drowned in the Hudson River trying to save his despaired mother. The whispers become more common as he moved to New Orleans, but still rare enough to be ignored. Now, as he walks the halls of Dorsetto, he knows what is calling him. He doesn't want to admit it, but the dark young in the conservatory is telling him to sacrifice... It won't let me scroll down for some reason. For... Cabernet corn? What? Okay.
Edward had heard the whispers for years.
For some reason, won't let me scroll down. Weird. Well, is there anything else here? Okay, besides that... Probably just some ammo. Or nothing helpful at all. Great. Very much great. Hold on, maybe we should go back to the attic. We didn't really do much searching up here. Did we? No, because we were in the middle of a cutscene. This is the attic, right? Nope, this is mezzanine. Which is still, yeah, under lock. And it won't let me go to the attic. Of course it won't. Great. Okay, well then let's just head down and use stairwell key to get to the infirmary and quarantine and such. Hope we're getting close to being done with Carnaby's story, because we still need to do Emily's. So we can maybe try and understand this game's story. Because it is still very confusing to me.
This doesn't look good.
No, this is the more hospital section of the place. Yeah, great. Scapegoat, nice. We're getting a lot of these sets completed. 9 out of 15. You must admit, we've done well. Their sale stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That story of a man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat, because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Instead of that blasphemous name, it still won't let me scroll down. Why? Let me...
Dorsetto
I'll just
stands
use
on a
this.
breeding ground for the grotesque. A
It won't let me
temple
scroll
devoted
down.
to rebellious growth. The
Even though
most
some of the words are
ugly and
covered.
cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat, because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Iya! Iya! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in harsh whispers the name of Dorsetto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
Who the fuck's Astarte? What is all these names? Who is Astarte? And the Black Goat of the Woods? Is that supposed to be the Dark Man or something? What? Okay, sure. Unless Astarte is also another name for the Dark Man. This game's story. Whoa!
I need the key.
Need more than the key. The place is kind of... Oh, there's his x-rays. Well, one part of it, at least. Why? Stop it. Okay, he's probably in there, but let me look through here first.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together.
We have one, so we need 2 more.
Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Oh, they want to lobotomize him! Great!
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg
Oh,
research
God!
could end up saving Jeremy's mind.
That's what a lobotomy looks like, yep.
The frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions.
I wouldn't
The
be so sure
procedure
about that.
would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves.
God, just
like
looking at that picture.
Alexander cutting
Jesus.
the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Okay. Electrical fuse. Another photograph. We just need one more. Here's the key for the surgery room. Which room is surgery? Okay. Oh, we're still missing one more fuse. Surgery room.
Don't mind if I
It
do.
was just a recording. Well, we have the fuse, so let's go ahead and put it in. Come on, don't get stuck on door frame. You're still missing one more X-ray. Is there a puzzle here? Oh. Here we go. And let there be lights.
That's better.
We're still missing one more, aren't we? Does it need to match the picture? That definitely doesn't. Unless this is the bottom, perhaps? Oh, wait, I'm being an idiot. This one's most likely the bottom. I mean, the paper itself is literally... There we go. Okay, so we just need to grow on from that. Okay, let's see. Nope, other way. I don't think that's it. No, I don't think that's it either. This is tricky. It's less likely that's that either. Oh, it is tricky. Okay, this is gonna take me a few minutes. There we go. Okay, we got Jeremy's Darkness, which takes the shape of, what is that? A freaking conch shell with tentacles? What is this? Piece of burnt clay. Its size suggests it's being part of such. Oh, this is his little clay worm thing that he was talking about. Okay, I gotcha. So, looks like they're still supping the observatory. I'm not seeing anything. Neither is our detective vision, as I like to call it. Why does it do that? It says that it's not blue yet, but there's nothing else here. And it looks like I missed something in surgery. Well, it's too late now. Okay, well, we got a statue piece. Find the rest of the statuette. Okay. Yep. Even I could guess that was going to happen. Is the place filling with water? That just answered my question. We might want to run.
What am I supposed to do?
Run! Before we drown. I'd rather not meet the same fate as Grace's dad. And maybe even Grace herself, but that's still unconfirmed because the game's still confusing about that. There we go. Kind of just glitched through the barrel there, but okay. Come on. And it's gonna be back to normal. Oh, but finally we're in the attic, which is probably where the rest of the statuette is.
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place.
Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to last time. Apparently there's supposed to be stuff up here from what those notes from earlier were saying about. What's this? Okay, interesting. Okay, let's look at our stuff before we open a box of rot.
What is that?
Let's go and heal. There we go. Another ore, thank you. Now let's open the box. J8. Jeremy Hartwood. And I like... Oh, I guess that's it. Wait, what numbers? Oh, 641. Okay. That was easy. That was very easy. Okay, window. Yep, up here. Do I need to shoot it? Also, did I just see a news? That's never usually a good sign. Or do I need to go for like a door now? Or down here because it's bloody. Oh, I think this is the steamboat he mentioned.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Need help!
We're coming, man.
Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the bayou's taking
Jeremy,
me.
where are you?
The
You don't
mud
sound
is
nearly as
dead.
panicky, just kind of
Can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy.
Giving
I'll
up.
figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
and then put it in reverse. Yeah, I remember the writing. Yeah, we're on the little steamboat he mentioned in his writing. Okay. Nothing in there. Very cool setting, I will say. To be fair, I feel like more horror games need to actually use boats as settings. Boats can be quite terrifying if used properly. I mean, Resident Evil did with Resident Evil Revelations. Okay, and then we got whatever this thing is. Oh, it's still alive. Okay. Where are you going? I'm sorry. There we go. It's like an insect. Okay, so we got kind of a... I don't know what to call those things. I don't know what to really say they look like. Oh, guess I need to find our way around. Definitely not through there.
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
Probably, but for now, let's look around. And, of course, can't go in through that way. Okay, then we need to find our way around. Also, have to find our melee weapon.
Jeremy, where are you?
More knowledge? Vagabonds. There are many ways to cross a threshold. The easiest one is being invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. For those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid? What? If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. You wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Byakis? Okay, are these names actual creatures, or what? For all I know, that could probably be names like Lovecraftian creatures or something. Okay, so there's nothing down here besides that. Okay, so we went down, so all I have to do is to go up. Anything over here? Nope. Had to look to make sure. Yeah, I see the bottle, but why needs a weapon? We're already full on our healing. And the music's taking a turn. Okay, so we need to jump down through there. Let me continue looking around first. Anything in here, or...?
The winch is powered by electricity. I need to find a way to turn it on before I can use it.
Get the power going. Let me go down. I want to see about something. Ammo, that's helpful. Are you... Are you kidding me? Seriously, how many shots? There we go. Go ahead and lock the door. The Pirates of... Oh, I'm definitely going to mispronounce this. Pontchartrain. The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast lake of Pontchartrain. Again, I apologize for mispronouncing it. Poetry, painting, photography. Everything seemed to become better by the shimmering water in the opalescent sky. One night, as sailors returned to their setup, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nora who invited her friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing, nor could they find their friends. As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmask. But they could not because they were not wearing any mask. They were ghosts or something? Because I'm still not sure who's a ghost, who's alive, and what, honestly. Especially Grace. I still don't know if she's a ghost or what. I still don't understand what her whole deal is. Can I go in through the window here? Nope. Couldn't have been that easy. Anything of that? No? God dang it. I didn't want to use a shotgun. Where are you going? Alright then. Can't get the thing running anyway. Where did it go? I see a few bloody footprints, but I don't know where... Where did it go? I'm just gonna keep moving. Anything in here? One single bullet for the pistol. Very helpful. More ammo for the pistol. Good, good, good. What? Where? I don't see anything. Yeah, he's losing his mind. I wasn't trying to grab a hatchet. Where did Sledgehammer go? Great. I think he dropped it forever. Great, I was using that. There we go. Give me some, guys. Sorry about that. Is there anything even over here? Nope. Wait, what the? Did I miss something here? Oh, that's machine gun cartridge bullets. We're full on those, so we're good on that end. New axe or hatchet.
Looks pretty weak.
Don't break it. You know, I wasn't trying to go back up. I'll try and go down. Also, now I'm realizing something. This is probably the least bloodiest horror game I've played in a long time. There's been barely any blood or even really any deaths. Besides monsters, but they aren't even real. Part of Jeremy's mind, I guess, kind of. Okay, let's try and get this engine going. Empty gas can, then we fill it up with gas. Let me grab anything from these first. Okay, I don't know why the music's getting kind of hammed. Nothing helpful in there. Great. Well, it's filled up with some gas. There we go. Oh, it's just a throwing thing. There we go.
Definitely needs fuel.
What do you think we're doing right now, Carnaby? It's not hard to put two and two together. Did that sound like a baby crying, or was that just me? Anyone else hear that? It doesn't matter. Let's just go back up and go to that rowboat and use the winch, or do we need to actually do the actual boat wheel? I guess the only way to find out, let's go look. Y'all can stay up there. I don't want to deal with y'all's little gremlin. Motherfucker. There we go. Getting tired of missing my shots. That one's already dead, so I don't even need to worry about that one. Oh, they are everywhere. You know what? I'm just going to do some dodging. Not going to waste bullets on these annoying guys. Take me down. There we go. Who's playing ham on the organ? Got a lifeboat on the main deck to the cargo hold. That's what we've already done that. We're in the cargo hold. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is there another melee? Nope. Oh, come on. Great. I pressed a dodge button. There's no way some of these aren't hitting them. Come on. That's just throwable. Oh, great. There's a shovel right there I could have used. Is there anything else around I can grab? Let's see. Pipe? No, give me the shovel. Even I know shovel's going to be better. Machine gun cartridge? I'm saving the machine gun for worse situations. Or a boss fight, yet we actually had not encountered one. Does this game even have boss fights? That might not. Yeah. Get the engine going, put the thing in reverse. Or the whole place starts flooding.
Are you ready to tell me what happened in the attic? I put a rope around my neck and
Nope,
then
there
I
goes.
strangled all
He
life
just was
from my
sliding
body.
away.
Are you under the impression that you died? Yes. No. I was supposed to die. What does that mean?
Just leave him away.
That you were supposed to die. I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen. What story?
What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Find your focus.
Hey! I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. Hey! I escaped my doom.
Oh, great, more of them.
Again, find your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on? Everything is wrong. Nothing is in place. I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Conby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No, don't trust Dr. Gray.
Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
That's not what a subtitle
Good.
said, but okay.
Let me know if you find him.
Yeah, we'll definitely let you know.
That was Jeremy's self-deceit, a steamboat stuck in the mud?
I'm not going to pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Yeah, none of us. That's
Jeremy
what this
was-
whole game is at this point. Hey, Dr. Grave is in his apartment. Okay, that's all the way back. Okay. Need to go up from the gallery? Okay, I see. Up here. Now we're hearing whispering. Yeah, left to right, then right of the stairs. Oh, they opened it for us. Oh, wrong way. How do we know he's not actually going to be in here?
Detective, am I glad to see you? Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
Hey, Hartwood.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
A weird point of view we have here, but okay. False book. It's a hollow book. Oh, well, let me guess.
There's a book missing.
Secret. Yep.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Wait, what's down on the floor near the globe? There's something on the floor. What's this? A toy talisman.
Hey,
Okay. Anything else here? No? Well, then let's go in here.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
Sounds like everyone is at this point.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes, you're from the Seattle, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No, Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
Oh, I forgot.
It's
I need to press play every time we
magnificent
turn a
book.
page.
Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes,
Okay.
I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's
I'm not entirely sure about that, but
inside your
okay.
head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with.
No, you're
In
not.
time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men. Yeah! Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
I wouldn't be
Mark
so
on the
sure about
floor
that.
looks like talisman positions, but From which direction should I look at it?
That's a good question.
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein.
Oh,
In
this is a
Ludwig Prinz-
lot of reading. I'll read that in a second. That's a locked closet, okay.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria.
What?
Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Okay, I know the creature because, again, that's a creature of... That's a deity from Lovecraftian mythology. But how exactly does it connect to Jeremy and the Dark Man? Okay, maybe we do need to read the thing.
The Snake Dagger.
Oh, it's 2 pages. Oh man, this is a long one. You know what, we'll read that in the next video. I think now it's a good place to go ahead and save. And in today's video, I'm hoping we're getting close to being done. I feel like for most of this game, we've done less gameplay, more just reading stuff. And not understanding it. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe since it supports me and the channel. And if you guys have any gaming recommendations at all, do leave it in the comments down below. But till then, I'll see you guys next video. Stay awesome.